So hello YouTubers, welcome again to Tech Loom. Today I'm going to be talking about the LP40 Lenovo LivePod earbuds and Lenovo LP40 Pro. So they sound like the same headset, but one is a Pro and the other one is just LP40. Yeah, I know that a lot of YouTubers have gone through the LivePod LP40 Pro and the LP40, but I decided to experience it myself. I've actually had the LP40 for about a year right now, and I've been using it, but I've been using it with so many other headsets. I was waiting for a time like this when I can compare it with the LP40 Pro to be able to give you a good comparison of both. Okay, so to start with, the LP40 comes in this tiny box, just a mini box with all the inscriptions on it there, Think Plus, and the specifications at the back. Then it has some things inside, while the LP40 Pro comes in this box with other things like usual, and the back with the product specifications. So going into the box, you have this case, charging case of the LP40. If you look at the back, you see kind of a button there. That's a button there. Unlike the LP40 Pro, which has no button at the back. That's the case of the LP40 Pro. Okay, so let's go back to LP40. And that's the earbuds inside. That's the way they are laying. And unfortunately, I can't see these lights showing anything like maybe charging lights or maybe connection lights. It has none on LP, so you cannot even know if the headsets are charging or not. So let's go to the LP Pro there. I think it shows on the device itself that it is charging, so you can see some tiny lights showing there. But it's not like that in the LP40. Okay, so let's go to the form factor, bring out the headset and see. And this is what it looks like. You can see it has a smooth AirPod-like looking headset. You can see it has this tiny hole or the speaker opening there. And it's very smooth. Okay, so it has a button around here. You can see this button there. Although it's a touch control, there's the LP40. So let's go to the LP40 Pro. So the LP40 Pro, which is this, has a form factor is that of also an Apple AirPod style form factor, but you can see it has some kind of rubber ear tips there. These ear tips. Okay, that's a major difference, and this area is not as big as that of the LP40. Of course, I'm going to put this side by side for a better comparison. So that's the difference between the LP40 and the LP40 Pro. Yeah, so right now I'm going to be comparing what they look like on the head. I need to wear it, connect it, and test it to show you what it looks like on the head. Okay, so this is LP40. The LP40. Just wearing it. Now you can see what it looks like on the head. So I think the aesthetics is nice. It looks Nice on the head. Okay, so now we're going to do a recording on my phone. So let's go. Testing 1, testing 2, testing the LP40 Lenovo Liveboard earbuds. Testing 1, testing 2, testing the Lenovo Liveboard LP40. Thank you. Okay, so that is for the LP40. So put it back, then we'll try the LP40 Pro. Okay, so that's the LP40 Pro right here. So I want to put it in my ears now so that I can show you what it sounds like. Okay, so right now I have it in my ears, so that's what it looks like. Although a little bit the same like the other one, but internally it feels different because it's more softer inside. So let's go to the sound. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3. This is the LP40 Pro, Lenovo LP40 Pro. Sound tests, mic tests. Thank you. The LP40 Pro sounds differently when you wear it in your ears. The sound is quite different. Going by the sound of this both is 2 headsets. The LP40 has actually sounded nice. The LP40 Pro is kind of a slight improvement from the LP40. The LP40 Pro actually sounds better. It has a little better bars, and mids and highs are beautiful. The LP40 goes for about $6, $5 to $6, while the LP40 Pro goes for about $7, $8, depending on where you're buying from. But mostly from Aliexpress, you can get it for about $8. But both of them are under $10. So if you're on a budget and you need something that can be as good as your Apple AirPod, you can go for the Lenovo LP40 Pro. I think that's where I will recommend. I'll recommend you go for the Pro version because it's an improved version of the LP40. So I think that's all I have to say about this headphones or the earbuds. Okay, so that's the much I can say. So if you're on a budget, just pick any of them up. They are sleek, they are very simple, and the case is very small. You can put them in your pocket and you are good to go. You will not be missing much using any of these two compared to the Apple AirPod. Of course, remember you can use it on iOS and Android, even on Windows devices. So feel free to get any of them and use. You're not going to regret using any of them. Although I'll recommend the Pro to the normal LP40. So that is all I have to tell you today. So see you in the next video. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.